You've probably seen headlines about people making money from Bitcoin mining, but have you ever wondered what mining actually is? Most beginners imagine it like digging for digital gold or pressing a magic button that gives free coins. But the truth is far more complex and far more impressive. Behind every Bitcoin transaction, thousands of machines across the world are running non-stop, solving mathematical puzzles that allow the system to function. These machines don't just create new coins, they secure the entire network from attacks and fraud. Mining is the invisible foundation that keeps cryptocurrency alive and trustworthy. In this video, we'll uncover how mining truly works, why it's important, and whether it's something worth pursuing in today's world. This hidden machinery is what turns crypto's idea into a working global system. Before you can understand mining, you must understand why crypto needs miners at all. In traditional banking, every transaction is verified by banks, governments, and centralized authorities. But crypto has no central office, no manager, and no bank to monitor activity. So who checks if a transaction is real or fake? The answer is miners. Miners act like the security guards of the blockchain, approving valid transactions and rejecting fraudulent ones. Without miners, the entire crypto system would collapse instantly because nothing would secure it. Mining is what keeps the network safe, reliable, and decentralized. Without this layer of verification, blockchain would simply not work. Mining is based on solving a cryptographic puzzle that protects the blockchain. Think of it as a giant digital lock that can only be opened by guessing millions of combinations per second. Miners use powerful machines to attempt trillions of guesses until one of them discovers the correct answer. The miner who solves the puzzle first earns the right to add the next block to the blockchain. As payment for their work, they receive new coins. This is the block reward. These puzzles aren't designed to be easy. Their difficulty is what makes the entire system secure. The puzzle protects the blockchain from hackers who might try to rewrite history. Solving it ensures the chain remains unbreakable. Mining machines are not ordinary computers. They are specialized devices built to perform enormous numbers of calculations every second. Some operations run warehouses filled with thousands of machines running without a single break. But this incredible computing power comes at a major cost: electricity. Mining consumes massive amounts of energy and produces intense heat that requires heavy cooling systems. This is why mining has shifted from small home miners to huge industrial facilities. The more powerful the hardware, the more energy it demands. In today's world, electricity cost alone can determine whether a mining setup is profitable or a complete loss. A decade ago, anyone could mine Bitcoin from home using a laptop, but those days are long gone. As more miners joined the network and hardware improved, home mining became nearly impossible for Bitcoin. Today, home miners can still mine certain altcoins that are designed to be more accessible. Coins like Ravencoin and Monero offer opportunities for small setups. However, profitability depends heavily on electricity rates, hardware quality, and mining difficulty. Even a small change in power cost can turn profits into losses. Mining from home now requires careful research, smart planning, and patience rather than luck. Mining today is dominated by massive operations known as mining farms. These are huge industrial facilities filled with countless mining machines stacked in rows that stretch across entire buildings. Mining farms are often located in regions where electricity is cheaper or climate makes cooling easier. Countries like Kazakhstan, Russia, China, and certain US states host some of the biggest farms in the world. These operations invest millions in hardware, cooling systems, security, and maintenance. The sheer size of these farms gives them enormous mining power and influence over the global network. In many ways, they are the modern factories of digital currency. Not all cryptocurrencies rely on mining anymore. Bitcoin continues to use a system called proof of work, which depends on physical machines solving puzzles. But many newer cryptocurrencies have moved to proof of stake. Instead of using energy-heavy machines, validators simply lock up their coins to help secure the network. This system uses far less electricity, reduces environmental impact, and allows more people to participate. Ethereum's recent shift to proof of stake shows the industry's move toward efficiency. Many experts believe that most future cryptocurrencies will adopt this model. It's cleaner, simpler, and more sustainable for long-term growth. Mining can still be profitable, but it is not easy money. You must calculate hardware costs, electricity rates, maintenance fees, noise levels, and heat management. Mining rigs run loudly, sometimes as loud as a jet engine, and produce extreme heat that must be controlled. In countries with expensive electricity, mining quickly becomes unprofitable. However, in regions where electricity is cheap or subsidized, mining can still be a strong business opportunity. With the right setup and strategy, mining can generate long-term passive income. But without planning, it can easily become more expensive than expected. Mining success today requires careful calculation and long-term vision. As cryptocurrency evolves, mining will evolve with it. Bitcoin's block rewards will continue to halve until eventually no more coins are created. When that time comes, miners will rely solely on transaction fees for income. Mining farms may shift heavily toward renewable energy sources such as solar, hydroelectric, and geothermal power to reduce cost and environmental impact. Proof-of-stake networks will continue growing, but proof-of-work will likely remain due to Bitcoin's security model. Mining will not disappear. It will simply change shape as technology advances. It will continue playing a critical role in maintaining blockchain stability and security. The future of mining is a blend of innovation, efficiency, and adaptation. Now that you know the major reasons people lose money, it's time to understand how to protect yourself. Start by learning the basics of blockchain, wallets, and how transactions work. Avoid hype-driven decisions and never invest emotionally. Be cautious of anyone offering guaranteed profits or quick returns. They are almost always scams. Use cold storage for long-term holding to keep your assets safe from online threats. Begin with small amounts until you become confident and knowledgeable. Double-check wallet addresses before every transfer and never share your private key or seed phrase. Most importantly, research every project thoroughly before investing your hard-earned money. One of the most heated discussions in the crypto world is the environmental impact of mining. Because mining consumes massive amounts of electricity, critics argue that it contributes heavily to carbon emissions and global energy waste. However, supporters say that mining often pushes innovation in renewable energy because large farms seek cheaper, cleaner power sources to reduce costs. In some regions, mining companies use excess or wasted energy that would have gone unused, turning it into something valuable. The debate continues as governments, scientists, and mining companies look for ways to reduce the carbon footprint. As technology improves, mining may become far more efficient and environmentally friendly than it is today. Cloud mining became popular as an easier alternative to buying expensive hardware, but most beginners don't realize how risky it truly is. In cloud mining, you pay a company to rent their mining power, expecting passive income in return. The problem is that many cloud mining websites are scams, disappear with people's money, or pay so little that users barely break even. Even legitimate companies often lock users into long-term contracts that become unprofitable when difficulty increases or coin prices fall. Many people discover too late that they could have earned more by simply buying and holding crypto instead of renting mining power. Cloud mining sounds convenient, but in reality, it's one of the easiest ways for beginners to lose money. Like this video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly crypto guidance.